This is what we're making today. You get the cheese in there? Do we got the cheese pull?
You know how long I've been waiting for this?
Oh yeah.
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking Unscripted, and in today's episode, we're gonna be making birria tacos. Queso birria, but not traditional birria. It is beef, not goat. Goat is the traditional. My wife won't eat it. Goat's really, really good though. But first, I kind of wanted to go over the chiles that we're gonna be using. Guajillo, New Mexico, and I put arbol in mine. You don't have to, you can leave them out. Though they look similar, they're actually very different. Guajillo chilies are sweet, smoky, are 2,500 to 5,000 on the Scoville unit. So they are a little hot, they're not crazy hot. And then spicy, not spicy, somewhat spicy. Guajillos are sweet, fruity, smoky. Californias are earthy, sweet. Californias you can use in place of guajillos if you can't find guajillos, but you should be able to. Or you don't like the spice level in the guajillo. Arbors, if you don't like spice, leave them out because these are spicy. Is this too small?
Is that average?
It's average?
Oh, thank you.
So we're not wasting time on the videos. I actually went ahead and boiled the chiles to rehydrate them because we can't eat this. Take the stems off and the seeds out as best as you can. You can leave a little bit in because we're gonna put them in the blender anyway. Yeah, let's get to blending. While these are boiling, before we blend them, here we have our chuck roast. I have hit this with salt. It has been sitting out for about an hour just to kind of give it that quick little brine. We got our little strainer. Good stream. So we are going to reserve our liquid just for a second because we're going to put some in. But in the meantime, we have onion, ginger, and garlic. Goes in. We're gonna hit it with a little liquid. So we're gonna blend this, start slow, move it up a little faster. Had to stop for a second. Just getting a little too excited. Okay, so that is our base for our birria. I'm gonna add in just a little bit of the good stuff. Some salt. Now, cumin, you've heard me say it again and again and again. Be really, really careful because it will fuck up your whole dish. We are gonna set that off to the side. You can do this in a Dutch oven, the cookware, not the fucking covers. She started laughing. I knew exactly what she was thinking. I mean, if you're fucking into that, I don't know. Are people into that? So you could do this in a Dutch oven. Cook time, you're looking at probably 3 hours. Instapot, you're looking at about 45 minutes. The biggest thing is this is beef. So when you are cooking this, make sure that you do a soft decompression on it. 45 minutes to cook it, 15 minutes to let it settle before you release. You want the beef to reabsorb juices and what have you. If you were to release it immediately, it'd be no different than cutting into a steak before you've let it rest. So saute, avocado oil, and then we have our chuck. I do not want to cut this into small pieces. You can if you're really pressed for time, but I like it better when it cooks as a whole. Now, also, if you do this ahead of time, say you want to do the birria for tomorrow, make sure, please, and we'll do this when we actually make the tacos, is do not throw away the fat. The fat is what you coat your tortillas in when you fry them. So do not take the fat off and throw it away. You're not dipping it into the consommé. That's not the point. The point is to dip it into the fat, put it on your skillet, cheese, shredded beef, and cook it that way. So I use avocado oil. You want to use a high temp oil. That's a big piece of meat. That's what she said. Just a tip to see if it's good. You say, oh, Papa, that look good. Say hi, Winston. Just our new puppy, because my barking in the background. So we want to make sure that we're searing all sides. That includes the sides. Our meat's in there. We are going to cancel. We're gonna shut it off. Our chili. We don't want to waste any of this. I mean, maybe you do, dumbass. But we use our beef stock. Get in, get it out, do a little mix. Last thing we're gonna throw in is our bay leaves. Lid's gonna go on, and then from here, pressure cook 55 minutes. We're gonna drop this. No, actually, we're gonna leave it at 55. The rule is roughly about 15 minutes per pound. This is 2.5 pounds, so we can actually drop it down to like 50. Again, make sure that the lid is on, the venting is off, and then it will build its pressure and it will go. So we will let this go. Our chuck has been resting for about 25 minutes, so we are going to slow release this. Just say, Papa, that smells so good. I don't know what it is. Oh, yeah, oh. Again, we release it. You want this little red button. Oh. The little clit dropped. The clit has dropped. Oh, look at that shit. That fucking looks unbelievably amazing. Look at that. Oh, let's just get in there. Look at this. Ooh, look at that. Break it apart. Get in here with some forks. Careful it's hot. Don't do that at home, children. But yeah, we'll break it apart with some forks. So, let's get this in here.
That's why it smells unbelievable.
And start tearing this bad boy up. We're gonna strain. There shouldn't be too much in here. So if a little thick, this is the perfect time to spoon it. Oaxaca cheese. Great melting cheese. If you can't find Oaxaca, which most places you can find it now, you can use Monterey Jack or you can use mozzarella, but Oaxaca is much better. Yes, we shred our own cheese here, even for simple things like mac and cheese. It doesn't have that caking agent in it. Shred your own cheese, people. Do it. Use your palm and you can actually push and it won't tear your palm. So cheese is grated. Last two things we need, onion, cilantro. Onion. Dun, da, da, da. Bam. We've got our cilantro. Boom, boom. Oh, I love the smell. We've got our beef birria, our cilantro, our onion, our Oaxaca cheese. And like I said before, this top layer is fat. I swear to God, if you use a flour tortilla for fucking birria tacos, my ancestors are gonna rise up and fucking do something bad to you. Obi-Wan's gonna cut your wiener off. But the important thing is that the tacos go into this fat layer on top of the consomme. Do not dip the taco all the way into the consomme. That's not the point. That's not what we want. That's why y'all fucking tacos are fucking limp. Think of this as the Cialis of the birria taco world. So we're gonna use cast iron. We're gonna do one at a time. So again, don't do this, right on top. Get that fat, get that fat, get it. Get that fat, get that fat. And then we are going to go straight into our cast iron. We wanna let this cook. We want the cheese to melt. We're gonna put our beef in there. Put the beef in the taco. That's what she said. So, when we fold it over, it's got that little crispiness. But we're just gonna let it cook. And we're gonna flip it over again, and then we're gonna take it off. See this right here, right there? It gives us that nice little cheese burn, which I fucking love. If you get that like burnt cheese on, like you get a quesadilla or a taco. And then we're gonna flip that bad boy over. Look at that, see? Look at that, oh. So we'll get that one there, bam. Ooh, can't say that, that's trademark too. Fucking people. Another taco. So consomme wise, again, we wanna get under the fat level and just get the sauce. Maybe a little fat, but nothing crazy. You can do it one of two ways. Some places you can open it up, put your cilantro and your onion on the inside. Some will put it on top. You can do both. I do it both ways actually. So now this is birria in the sense that it is beef and not goat, but it is just as good. Remember, toast your tortillas in the fat and not the consomme. But this is what we're making today. You have the cheese in there? Do we have the cheese pull? Oh yeah. That's fucking good. Let's fucking go. We'll take this little boom, 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 da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Oh. A little smoky, a little sweet, nice and fucking wonderful with the cheese. This is the way birria tacos should be. Crunchy tacos, soft meat, wonderful cheese, some cilantro, some onion. Give it a try. Instapot recipe, done in an hour. Quick, fast. You can do it for your friends, do it for your wife. Just do it. And I will see you guys next time. Much love, like, subscribe, notify, eat birria.